Hey guys, Soldier 5 here with episode number 46 of our West Brom career mode on FIFA 20. And after crashing out to Real Madrid in the Champions League in spectacular fashion in the last episode, we will be taking on Manchester United at Old Trafford. And 5 minutes in, it's an incredible ball over the top to Chukwueze, takes it down, really nice first touch. Maybe strikes it a bit too early on. You're not going to be beating David De Gea with shots like that. And he was on his weaker foot. So there was quite a lot of things he could have done better there to actually enhance his chances of actually scoring. But Dave Scott turns, plays the ball to Marlon. He turns his man brilliantly, strikes it with a lot of venom behind it. David De Gea can't actually hold on to that when he forces out for a corner. We're having a lot of opportunities here to put the ball into the back of the net. But Rafinha heads the ball down to Scott McTominay, out to Tanner. He's absolutely knackered. I don't know why he's playing in this game. But McTominay, he finds Lingard. Lingard out to Tanner. Tanner's charging down this right-hand side. Gets the better of Lewis really easily there, actually. Plays through Rafinha, who's got the pace. Harper's just diving in. Sends him to the shops. The ball's played across the box. And Dan James is there to tuck that one home. 42 minutes into the game. It is 1-0 to Manchester United. And it seems as if our defensive worries have continued. Since the injury of Tomori, we haven't looked all too good. But Dave Scott's through on goal. He cuts back. Tries to lay it across to Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Maybe could have gone for the shot himself there. And I don't know what I was thinking. But 50 minutes into the game, Man United have a corner. We head the ball right into the path of the player there, and he makes it 2-0, doubling their lead. And by the looks of it, he wants to restart the game quickly because he knows they will score more goals against us. But 56 minutes in, Marlon plays through Dave Scott. He's got the better of Savage for pace, definitely. Just got to use a bit of technical ability to get past him. Does so nicely, lays the ball across. It was behind Marlon, and it forced a very difficult shot for Marlon, who couldn't really test David De Gea from there. For some reason, Tonali leaves the ball there for Luke Shaw to run onto. Luckily for us, Reece James makes the tackle, and we can get the ball away. Very, very strange there by Tonali, though. But Lewis, he's going to play the ball centrally to Çalhanoğlu, who turns, faces up to the teammates. McTominay's putting a lot of pressure on him there, though. Couldn't quite get away, but he does find a bit of space, and he threads it through to Marlon. One-on-one with the keeper. Takes his time. This time, he puts the ball in the back of the net. And with just 20 minutes left in the game, we have got one more goal to get back on level terms. But Correa whips the ball across to Lingard, headed it over the crossbar. And it's just, I don't know, we're not playing as good as we normally are. It's probably the lack of Tomori that's causing this. But with 8 minutes left in the game, Chukwueze cuts inside Ruben Diaz and strikes it on his stronger foot. No, on his weaker foot again. On his weaker foot, straight at David De Gea. The game ends as a 2-1 loss to Manchester United at Old Trafford. And that is really going to hurt our title chances. Dropping points when we're in a race with Liverpool, Man City, who notoriously do not drop points that often. You can see here the table: 77 points for Man City, 74 for Liverpool, 72 for Chelsea, and 71 for us. With our next game being Manchester City, it is a must-win game at the Hawthorns. And well, 5 minutes into the game, the first chance here comes from Hagazi, taking down the ball brilliantly. He plays it up to Tonali, turns Rodri, plays it through to Chukwueze, who actually gets on the end of it before Tagliafico can. He's got men in the box to aim for, aims for Çalhanoğlu, but once again, the pass just isn't accurate enough. 15 minutes in, Sergio Aguero takes on the ball. He's going to play it over to David Silva, takes it down quite nicely again. Drills it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva to Aguero on the turn. Lays it back to Silva, strikes it right down the throat of Collins. Can easily palm that one away for a corner. 25 minutes in, Rodri has the ball. Dribbles past Tonali nicely, lays it to De Bruyne, back to Bernardo Silva, and he actually puts it in the back of the net. But thankfully for us, it will not be 1-0 to Man City. The offside flag was up, and KDB's goal is taken off. So it's still 0-0. 33 minutes into the game, though, Reece James shouting down this right-hand side. Gets past Sane with ease. And again, Chukwueze's finishing isn't there. Again, it's on his weak foot. And again, it is right at the keeper. But Henderson, he plays the ball out. We're actually going to win the ball with Harper. And he's going to run all the way into the box. Strikes it once again, though, at the keeper. Still 0-0 as we move into the second half. 50 minutes in. Higazi's going to receive the ball from Collins from a goal kick. Tonali with a nice little turn. He plays the ball out to Reece James. Reece James to Çalhanoğlu. He threads a brilliant ball through to Marlon. He's got the better of Toloi. And he's one-on-one with Edison. And he tucks it past him. 52 minutes into the game. Marlon the best signing I've ever made on any career mode ever. Tucks it home and he makes it 1-0 against the Premier League leaders. This is the result we needed, but a brilliant crossfield ball there to David Silva, who takes it down with a very nice little touch there. KDB plays the ball back to Rodri. Rodri plays it to Bernardo Silva. Silva up to Aguero, turns, faces up with a goal, strikes it with a lot of power behind it into that top right-hand corner, and you can see how much this goal means for them, because Aguero runs over to Pep Guardiola, and they're celebrating like madmen. They cannot lose this game, because a loss in this game pretty much completely opens up the title race for us, Liverpool, Chelsea, and City. So it's a 4-horse race if we win this. As Marlon's dribbling around, trying to find some space, he finds Harper. Harper threads it through to Tonali, who's got so much space to charge into, strikes it. And we're back in front just a couple of minutes after they equalise. Running over to the West Brom fans in the corner. Tonali makes it 2-1. And we're in front. And as I said, the title race is wide open. They're going to look to instantly come back into this one as David Silva flicks the ball up for himself. First shot is blocked. Second shot is well saved by Collins. As Alvarez is on the pitch now with 20 minutes left in the game, he loses out the ball to Kimpembe, who once again plays David Silva. A lot of their attacking has come through David Silva. As João Cancelo takes a poor touch, Livermore wins back the ball. He plays it to Jamal Lewis. He's got no real options to pass it to because of this Man City press. In the end, he's forced to just dribble around. He actually finds Livermore in quite a bit of space due to the press. And Ollie Burke, he's going to play the ball centrally to Alvarez. First time ball through to Marlon. Once again, he's got the pace over any defender in this league. One-on-one with a keeper. And he seals the match there. 3-1 against Manchester City. Marlon with 2 goals and 1 for Tonali. The title race is now officially... It's only just begun. It has only just begun. Sane, late into the game, dinks the ball across. We win the header. That shot by Raheem Sterling would have been a tremendous goal, but it did go off the post, unfortunately for him. But it ends as a 3-1 victory. We pick up the 3 points. And once again, we have beat Pep Guardiola's men. Once again, he asks us after the game for any tips that he can have on how to become a better manager. Because he just can't. I think he's beat us once in this whole career mode. We've beat him 3 times. So, we are the master. We have Pep Guardiola's number. We know how to beat his teams. And that the answer is Marlon. Sign Marlon, you can beat Pep Guardiola. It's simple as that. But 3 points in this game, as I will show you the league table right here. We are sitting in second place on 74 points, joint with Liverpool, above them on 1 point goal difference wise. City are top with 77, and Chelsea are 4th with 72. Spurs in 5th with 65, so there's quite a big difference between the clubs. But you can see here, Tomori was injured before that game, and he will be out with a broken ribs for 2 months. We will miss him, and it's just unfortunate really to pick up an injury late in the season, and he won't be able to, if we do lift the Premier League title, he won't be on the pitch to play in that game. But we get a scout report back, we sign up a few players. Obviously we were in Algeria, China and Australia, and they've been decent enough, not the best, but definitely not the worst. Haven't really got anyone from Australia yet. But we're taking on Leicester for the 3rd and final game of this episode, and the first chance comes 10 minutes in as Yuri Tielemans on the strike. His strike was just over the crossbar there. I think Collins may have had it covered if it was on target. We'll never know. There's Cornet down his left-hand side, whips the ball across. Jamal Lewis wins the header. It's going to fall perfectly to Tonali, who can start a counter-attack here with his ball to Çalhanoğlu. He loves to just face the attacking way. He never passes it backwards. Marlon plays it through to Çalhanoğlu. He's going to play it right back to him. Dinks this ball through to Tonali. Gets quite fortunate there with the block actually falling right back to him. He threads one through to Chukwueze. Samuel Chukwueze, who's finishing in this episode, has not been the best. Finally scores against Kasper Schmeichel. And he makes it 1-0 to West Brom against Leicester. But we're not done there. We're very early on into this game, but you can see how defensive this Leicester team are. They're sitting back. They've got 10 men in their own half. Chukwueze once again through on goal. This time there's a great reaction save by Kasper Schmeichel. But you can see down on the bottom of your screen, Chukwueze is down with an injury. As we have this chance here with Harper blocked by the defender. Played back to Schmeichel. He clears it upfield, but Chukwueze did go down with an injury. He is going to be taken off at half time because of that. But we're not done here as the chance. They cleared it away, but it's right back in their box because they're sitting back so much. We can get the ball into their box so easily. Harpers has a chance there. Unfortunately, it was blocked. They play the ball right to Dave Scott. He's going to have a chance. Again, well saved by Kasper Schmeichel. He's their best player this game, definitely. But, as I said, Chukwueze did pick up a knock, and we will be forced to take him off. Ollie Burke's coming on that right-hand side. That's actually where he prefers to play, on the right instead of the left. But 72 minutes into this game, you can see the second half is completely boring. Just look how deep their team is playing. If Chalanohu plays the ball to Marlin, gets the back of the defence, he plays it back through to Chalanohu, who one-on-one with Kasper Schmeichel makes it 2-0. Doubles our lead, doubles our tally in the game, and he pretty much seals the victory for us because they were sitting back like that. Even when they were 1-0 down, it just doesn't make sense. Obviously, we are one of the top teams in the league, and you might want to sit down against us. But Chukwueze, he's going to be out for 3 weeks. Unfortunately, it was a sprained knee injury. That's going to be it for this episode, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.